Everyone needs to feel rescued sometimes. I know that was why I found sanctuary in creating Farmhouse Fresh. We have always loved growing fresh botanicals, crafting skincare for spas, and now for you. We like to think our product names, scents, and textures have a little bit of magic in them. Now we get to provide rescue for two. Our customers get a beautiful, fresh botanical glow, while furry ones get a new home right here on our farm. We hope Farmhouse Fresh can help take care of you while you take care of everything.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today on Facebook. My name is Jessica. I'm a regional trainer and licensed esthetician here at Farmhouse Fresh. I'm super excited for you to be joining me today as we talk about how to prevent and reverse the signs of hyperpigmentation. This is a skin condition that so many men and women deal with on a yearly basis. And we are going to talk about using our all natural collection to reverse and prevent, giving you that glowing and beautiful skin. So if you just want to let me know where you're popping in from today, I am in New Jersey. So we are in the mid of summer here, and this is the perfect time of year to be talking about hyperpigmentation. So hi, JD and Leah, I'm so glad you were able to join today too. I'm just so glad you guys are with me. So I'm going to be demonstrating a routine that you can do daily, as well as a few items you can incorporate for your night routine to really get rid of that lackluster and those pesky hyperpigmentation spots that occur on your face, on the backs of your hands, and even your décolleté. Those are areas that tend to start experiencing pigmentation and aging first. So we are going to talk about all of that today. But before we jump on in, I do want to mention a couple of things. If you are just joining us and learning about the farm, Farmhouse Fresh is deliciously grown skincare where we are growing our ingredients at our farm in McKinney, Texas, as well as other local farms in the United States, and we smell absolutely delicious. So we are an Epicurean-based line where we are creating our facial and body products all around food and beverage, so it just smells delicious. So when we are creating our products, we have in mind having your favorite treatment. So you can actually find your favorite boutique or spa in your area by going to farmhousefreshgoods.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, and you will find a location near me. And you can put in your zip code to find where you can have your 5-star facials, body treatments to get your favorite products at these locations. When you are making a purchase at these locations, as well as on our website, you are also contributing to our animal rescues that we have at the farm as well, which we're going to talk about just a little bit later. But we have a motto that is life is short, save something furry. We are nationally recognized as an animal sanctuary. So a certain amount of proceeds are going to go towards these animals, which is near and dear to our hearts. Also, by sticking around today, at the end of our time here, I'm going to be giving you a spending pass code that is going to give you some amazing deals. So we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. And also, you know, making that purchase for yourself, but also keeping in mind that birthdays and holidays are not far from now. So without further ado, let's jump right on in. So hello, sun, goodbye spots. Pigmentation is such a pesky skin condition that they tend to pop up, like I said, on the backs of our hands, our chest, our face. Whether we are outside, whether you are a sun worshiper, or you're somebody like myself that loves to go out on hikes and I'm constantly exposed to the sun, maybe you play sports, or you love to be in your garden, another thing that I love to do, this means that we are going to be in direct contact with the sun. So some really important things that you want to remember is, of course, always have that hat and your sunglasses, but it's having the right SPF. We're going to talk about our elevated shade that was featured in Forbes magazine, which is really exciting, along with some other products that you're going to use on a daily basis to help fight those pesky areas. Now, what exactly is hyperpigmentation? Well, this is when melanocytes, these are cells that are at the bottom of the epidermis. This is when certain areas can have trauma done to the skin, maybe acne, maybe eczema, maybe just too much sun exposure, maybe even being on a certain medication. This is where a part of your skin is traumatized, and these melanocytes, these cells, are creating more pigmentation, and that is where the darkness comes. So we want to talk about how are we going to lift these dark spots? How are we going to prevent? And what we're doing is we are going to be using ingredients like glycolic acid, vitamin C. We have some items that are from our new vitamin C collection, talking about retinols, helping with that cell turnover. So again, we're working on pigmentation, but we're also talking about bringing those baby cells to the surface to even help minimize wrinkles and fine lines. We're also going to be talking about botanical-based ingredients, and most important, these are all products and ingredients that you can use all year long. It's not going to create irritation, redness. You don't have to worry about contraindication with the sun. And best of all, these are all hydroquinone free. So you're definitely going to want to stick around and hear about this today. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare myself. If you would like to grab your products that you have at home as well and do this treatment with me. Some of these products we're going to talk about today, you might already have in your arsenal, in your bathroom, but there might be some that you're going to want to grab, pick and choose that maybe you need to still obtain and have a part of your day-to-day routine. So without further ado, let's jump right on in. So the first product we're going to talk about is our green tea milk wash. This is super hydrating and nourishing to the skin. This is really great for all skin types. It has a base of coconut milk, which is really hydrating, as well as your green tea, which is a really potent antioxidant to help fight free radical damage. And that is also where we are experiencing our aging from, is those free radicals. So that green tea is really going to help to just fight that anti-aging, and it really just gives a cooling and nourishing feel on the skin. It's non-stripping. It's going to help to balance the pH levels on your skin. You can use this both morning and night in your routines. And what I really love is that it does not make your skin feel like it's been stripped. It doesn't give you that tight feel. It really just allows your skin to feel really nourished and free to move and smile and not feel that tightness. Another really beautiful benefit of green tea milk wash is that you can go ahead, use it on your décolleté area, take it all the way down, all the way up to your forehead area. And it contains an ingredient called silica, which is a mineral that our skin needs to help create collagen. So yes, collagen, anti-aging, it is doing all of these beautiful things. And again, it is great for all skin types. So once we've cleansed our skin, again, this is going to be a morning routine, but this is something you can use at night. As we're going through, I will tell you the products that are great to incorporate for that evening routine. But in the morning, your next step is going to be spritzing on this beautiful cocktail called Illumination Juice. This is releasing your inner bright, guys. You can see that this has a beautiful color of your botanical base ingredients, as well as so it's your fruit botanicals along with your nourishing ingredients. And this has a peptide wave of a 24-hour release peptide. So it is going to help with anti-aging as well as brightening peptides to give you that even skin tone. And it releases over a 24-hour period. So I actually love to call this a a serum tonic. It is alcohol free, so it's not going to dry the skin. And I love to go ahead and just give it a really nice even mist. And because it has those beautiful oils, you're just going to go ahead and massage it into the skin, and it's just going to illuminate. So this has turmeric in here that is going to help lighten pigmentation. It has those 9 botanical oils that are a powerhouse antioxidant blend. This is non-comedogenic. So even if you are more prone to breakouts, but you deal with pigmentation, maybe from acne, no worries. As you're clearing up your acne, you can absolutely go ahead and spritz on illumination juice, and it is going to hydrate as well as bring, help to combat those areas where you need to lighten. So it's going to hydrate with all of those botanical oils. And it's just going to provide a rich vitamin C ingredient to the skin. You can go ahead and apply this also at the end of your treatment as well, but a toner is always beautiful to start off your treatment. So the next product we're going to talk about is our Timescape. So this is what I love to call our microderm in a jar. It has a beautiful whipped feel. As you can see here, this texture is just clouds in a jar. And this is a mega wonder for really helping to eliminate any imperfections in the skin. We are helping to slough off any dead skin particles within a 2-minute period. So what we're going to do is we're going to exfoliate the skin by gently massaging in. This has a beautiful spearmint scent, so it is also very refreshing. So generally, we like to exfoliate, depending on your skin type, about 2 to 3 times a week. So that is really going to be dependent upon, again, on your skin type. However, when you first start using Timescape, we love to recommend you to use this for 12 days in a row for about 2 minutes, gently massaging into the skin. You are going to feel a beautiful difference. We had beautiful results with minimizing and reducing the look of imperfections. And the beauty of Timescape is that not only it is a microderm in a jar, but it has beautiful sunflower seed oil that is going to help hydrate the skin. And sunflower seed oil is high in linoleic acid, which is helping to open up those pores, eliminate any toxins. So this is going to be great for any skin type, but particularly anyone that is super dry. You are going to love Timescape because it is going to really nourish, again, with that sunflower seed oil. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to make sure that all of these granulars are off. Like I said, you're going to want to go ahead and use this about 2 to 3 times a week after you have completed that 12-day period. If you feel like you can't do it for 12 days in a row, maybe do it every other day, or just use it for 7 days in a row. You have to listen to your skin, but to get that optimal treatment, using it for 12 days in a row is going to be glorious. And then after that, you can go ahead and use it, like I said, that 2 to 3 times a week. So now we are going to talk about our pudding appeal. So this is a product that you are going to want to incorporate after doing your exfoliation at night. I love sloughing off the dead skin. This is going to allow your product to penetrate. There's glycolic acid in here that's going to help lift that pigmentation. There's also honeysuckle that is helping to calm the skin down. This smells like a tropical drink in a jar. I absolutely love pudding appeal. This has a tapioca base. This gives you a little bit of a tingle. It's going to help to really refine the skin. It has coconut milk in there. And it also, not only does the glycolic acid help to lift away imperfections and remove that lackluster appearance, there is also in there fruit alpha hydroxy acids. So these fruit acids are going to help really minimize the look of the darkness of those pesky spots. And you can go ahead and mask about 2 to 3 times a week. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this with a brush. Feel free. You can go ahead and apply this with your fingertips as well. And just really do a nice light layer on the skin, and it goes on silky smooth. I'm just feeling a little bit of a tingle here. Something really important to note is that our masks, as you can see, are not just great for the face, but they are also beautiful for the body. So again, if you are dealing with pigmentation on the backs of your hands, on your décolleté, maybe even on your back area, maybe you can have a friend kind of help you out there on your back, you can do this treatment, leave it on the skin anywhere from, say, 10 to 15 minutes, and this is going to really give a beautiful exfoliating masking treatment. And like I said, it smells absolutely amazing. So you also see in there's some green tea in there. There's some honey, which is antibacterial. So even if you have a couple of breakouts along with that pigmentation, this is going to help clear that up. Even if you have a couple of open acne spots, this is going to be a really beautiful mask for you to use on that, and it'll help it to clear right up. So for timing purposes here, if you are sitting on your couch, maybe having a cup of your favorite sweet tea, and you are able to keep this on a little bit longer, please feel free to do so. I am going to continue talking about the next few steps, but I do encourage, if you are home and you are able to leave your mask on, please do so. So once you've removed your mask, you can do so with sponges. If you're at your kitchen sink or your bathroom sink, feel free to splash some on, grab a nice warm towel, washcloth. You can go ahead and do it that way, whatever works best for you, to then have your skin completely ready for your next step. And we are going to be featuring our Eternal Light. So our Eternal Light, this used to be spotted leaving, and what we've done is we have taken this to the next level. This is radiance for that even skin tone complexion. And the beauty of this product is now we have taken peptides and we have delivered this into a 24-hour time release formula for lightening and brightening the skin. This product here is great to use all year long, and that's why I absolutely adore Eternal Light. So you're going to take 1 to 2 pumps. You're going to go ahead and massage this into the skin. This is a hydroquinone-free product, which is a key selling for yourself. This is a key point here. Hydroquinone, we like to keep that out of our products. The main ingredients here is going to be your grapefruit. So this is a botanical-based ingredient that is going to help lighten and brighten the skin, as well as those powerful peptides that are going to help with minimizing those dark spots, as well as helping to build collagen in the skin. So this is great for all skin types. I went ahead and massaged it in for all over the face. However, you can go ahead and spot treat. If you have a really difficult area that you're trying to work on throughout the day, feel free to add a little bit extra to those areas. Also, if you tend to just have some redness in your skin and not necessarily pigmentation, this is going to have different anti-inflammatory ingredients that are going to help bring down redness. So somebody like myself, I tend to have more pink undertones. I absolutely love the Eternal Light for this as well. So many different ways to go about using this, but this is just going to give you a radiant and even skin tone. So now, as your one of your final touches is going to be your eye cream. We have our eye transforming, our youthful eye treatment, which is crow catcher. So we are eliminating those crow's feet. We have to incorporate an eye cream just because it's so important to prevent those crow's feet from appearing on the skin. This is a great eye serum to use both morning and night. This helps to eliminate those crow's feet over a 2-month period. We have had amazing results. Within the first week, we had 75% participants in our clinical study want to continue using this product. And we actually took 2 years in the making to create Crow Catcher. So Crow Catcher, I like to take a right size amount and just kind of use my ring fingers here to apply the seaweed extract in here, the firming and brightening peptides, and I'm just going to gently work in around the eye area to give a beautiful light application. This does not get in the way of your makeup, and it also doesn't irritate the eyes, which I absolutely love. I apply this, I let it dry, set, I finish up my skincare routine, and then I go ahead and apply my makeup, and it just does wonders. Feel free to apply it anywhere else, a little extra love where you have those wrinkles. There's Go-To Cola extract in here that is collagen producing. So this is going to help build up that collagen in the skin and under the eyes even to get rid of the darkness under the eyes. So Crow Catcher, like I said, we've done clinical studies, and this is an instant result type of treatment. Great for both morning and night as well. So those firming peptides, that hydration for around your eyes, you cannot go wrong with our Crow Catcher. So next, to finish off, we have our moisturizer and we have our sunscreen. So we're going to talk about 3 Milk Ageless Moisturizer here. This is a Wonder Milk. You are going to kiss fine lines goodbye. This is a beautiful face primer. So great for underneath makeup, prepping that skin. This is going to have firming peptides in here, as well as a little bit of retinol palmitate to help with that cell turnover. So it's going to help lift those pesky pigmentation spots, as well as build up collagen to fight the fine lines and wrinkles. This is going to be vegan. So if you are vegan and you are wanting a beautiful, lightweight, but long-lasting moisturizer that is beautiful under makeup, this is going to be your go-to. The advanced peptides is really going to help with that plumping. There's coconut milk, thistle, and milk vetch. So these are also antibacterial products. So if you tend to be dry with even a little bit of breakout, no worries. This is going to help remove and clear up any type of bacteria on the skin, as well as hydrating. So this is great for both morning and night. Of course, we have a lot of different nighttime treatments that are great for lifting pigmentation. However, 3 Milk Day is a beautiful product to use to prep your skin for the day. And then last but not least, we have our Elevated Shade. So Elevated Shade is your sunscreen here at Farmhouse Fresh. This is a 30 SPF, and this is going to be 100% mineral based. So we love the mineral base because it actually is going to help prevent any chalkiness on the skin, and it's going to absorb beautifully. So as you can see here, I'm going to massage this in, and it does not leave any type of residue or white chalkiness on the skin. I absolutely love applying this. This can actually go over your moisturizer, or you can use it by itself for the summertime. If you are wanting to just do one and done and be done with your routine, feel free to go ahead and apply Elevated Shade. This has your sodium hyaluronate, which is drawing and locking that moisture from the air to really just hydrate the skin. But if you are wanting that additional hydration, or you're using a higher percentage of retinol in your routine, use Elevated Shade right on top, and it is going to prevent from the UVA and the UVB rays. So Elevated Shade is truly an elevated cocktail. There's niacinamide that's going to help to remove fine lines, work on those, work on evening skin tone, as well as your pores. So Elevated Shade is a great product to not just use summer, but all year long. And the best part about it, oh my gosh, it has a beautiful natural scent of rosemary and mint. So this does not smell like your traditional sunscreen. So it has that beautiful cocktail. There's even some vitamin C in here from our micro-grown sugar pea or dwarf peas that we have right at the farm in McKinney, Texas. So that is also infused in there as well. So without further ado, I want to give you my spending pass. This is going to give you some really, a really great opportunity. This is a great deal for today. So with today's purchase of $125 or more, or $120 or more, you are going to get our Eternal Light for free, complimentary, guys. So with the code for today, which is Brighton1, which is popping up on the screen right here, what you're going to do is you're going to go shopping today and over the next 7 days. So you can go shopping today and you can go shopping tomorrow and the day after. If you realize there's something else that you need that you forgot, you can go ahead and continue to use this spending pass code. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to farmhousefreshgoods.com. You're going to put all of the products that you want into your cart. It has to be at least $120 to receive this free item. Once you've put the $120 in, you're going to go ahead and you're going to put your Eternal Light product in. And then when you go to check out, you will put in the code of Brighton1. That will zero out the Eternal Light and you will be good to go. Now, for you farmies out there, if you maybe have some of these products or you're not quite ready to, for your budget this month to spend the $120, we also have another special code for you, and it is Just 10. Just 10 is going to give you $10 off any purchase. There is no minimum for this order, and you can use this also for the next 7 days as well. So please feel free to go ahead and use this. Of course, the holidays are right around the corner. Before we know it, it is, Christmas in July, right? So a few more months, we're going to have the holidays, Hanukkah, Christmas, so many different holidays. And also, this is such a popular time for birthdays too. So not just gift giving for ourselves, but for our loved ones. This is a perfect opportunity to go ahead and do that. This is an awesome deal. So, and just to let you know, the elevated Eternal Light is a $56 value that you're getting complimentary. That is huge. So without further ado, we're going to finish off our time here today together. I do want to make note to thank all of you professionals out there that are watching with us today. It is that time of year again to be voting for the America's Choice Awards, the Professional America's Choice Awards with us at the farm. This is your time to go ahead. We thank you for all the years in the past that you have voted for us, whether it's for your favorite CBD line, your favorite natural line. The list goes on and on. If you can go on in, you will see the website that's going to pop up that you can click on and vote for us. We are honored that you have many different options in the industry that you, choose Farmhouse to use in your treatments. So we do thank you for that. And we thank you in advance for you voting for us at this time. And I believe this goes just for another few weeks. So when you get a chance, you can jump on in and check us out. And we really, really appreciate that. So with that all being said, I just want to thank you again for your purchases. Every time you make a purchase at Farmhouse Fresh, you are going to be, a certain amount of proceeds is going to be donated to our animals at our farm in McKinney, Texas. So these are animals that we love on daily. We have our guys and gals at headquarters that are able to care for these animals that were neglected, abused, And really, we're in need of a forever home. And we are nationally recognized as an animal sanctuary to be able to care and let these animals live at their forever home. So this is near and dear to our hearts. When you go to our website, you can actually see what animals you are helping. It's a new program we've started. It's called Track Your Batch. So when you go to farmhousefreshgoods.com, on the upper right-hand side of the screen, you will see a tab that says Rescues. When you click on that, you will then be brought to a page where you click on Track Your Batch. And when you flip any of your bottles over at the bottom, you'll see there is a code. You're going to plug in the last 4 digits of that code into the Track Your Batch, and you will be able to see the animal that you helped and track along their story and see where they're at and what you've done to help them. So we truly appreciate everything that you've done for these animals. And it's a neat thing here we have going at the farm. So I'm going to go ahead and check my questions that you guys have been sending in while we've been all chatting together here. Let me see what I can answer for you all today. So let's see here. Crowcatcher is the only eye serum that we do carry. If you want, you can just make sure to not go too close to the eyes. We can go pretty up and close all the way around to help fight those crow's feet and really nourish and hydrate. If you tend to experience with eye creams that your eyes get a little more sensitive, maybe just use a little bit less of the product to kind of just go up and around that area, but you can take it right up to the eye and without experiencing irritation. Let's see here. Another question is, I currently use Watermelon Aid for day and Wind Down for night. How would I go about adding Eternal Light, or would I eliminate the Watermelon Aid? Well, depending on your skin type, if you are more oily, Watermelon Aid is an excellent product to use as your finishing moisturizer. So what you can do is you can use Eternal Light in the daytime, and then you can layer the Wind Down and then your Watermelon Aid on top, and that's fine. You can definitely layer with your serums, just like I said right there, and you can switch it up even if you wanted to do Eternal Light and Wind Down in the nighttime. You can do that as well. But if you want to go ahead and do Wind Down and then Watermelon Aid in the evening and Eternal Light, I think that would be a great option. And you would be, those are all individually, they have their own unique job for the skin. So I think that would be a great way. So great question. What is the consistency of the Eternal Light? Is it like the Watermelon Aid, like a silky gelée, or more like the Supremely Lit oil? So the Eternal Light is not like Supremely Lit, like an oil base. This is going to be more, it actually isn't even like a gelée. It is a very thin serum that just absorbs beautifully into the skin. So it's not oily. It's not going to leave a residue. It is just a light texture serum that becomes a matte finish. So this is great underneath makeup, or in the nighttime hours if you're going to layer it underneath your favorite nighttime moisturizer. So it's really up to you how you want to go about it, but it actually has a matte finish. Okay, so another question. Every time I use Elevated Shade, it turns my face white. Am I doing something wrong? So this is a great question. Elevated Shade will not turn your face white if you are using a minimal amount. At the farm, less is more with all of our products, particularly Elevated Shade. So I would say just use less amount. You can just apply with your fingertips and go ahead and just dabble it on the skin, massage it in, and be done. Or if you want to even take it a step further, if you have a foundation brush, you can actually apply it on the skin to allow it to beautifully just mix in with your moisturizer or your serum. So it's a pro tip. If you're using your foundation brush, this will really help to absorb the product into the skin and give a nice even application. If not, just again, take your fingertips and kind of evenly distribute a very light layer, and then just buff it into the skin. And you shouldn't have a problem with the white anymore. You're probably just using a little more than you need to. Is putting a peel safe for sensitive skin? Yes, I would say putting a peel is safe for sensitive skin. If you are really sensitive, we do have some other masks. We have our Will Do mask that is going to be great for bringing down any redness. We have our Guac Star. We have our new Matcha Purity mask. All of these are going to help to soothe, calm, and bring down redness and irritation. However, putting a peel would, I think, be just fine for sensitive skin. If you wanted to even use this product, and if you do find that it makes you a little red, you could follow it up with either Matcha Purity or our Guac Star mask, and that'll help to bring any additional redness down. Let me see here. And that looks like everything else. I have another question here. Are there any other products that would be good for eye skin? This particular area, it felt like it was a little bit more burning around the eyes. If your eyes are super sensitive, I would recommend maybe using our Blushing Agave Body Oil, which is great for the face, or even our Sunflower Honey Butter, which is great around the eye area. It is very healing and very rich. So especially at night before you're going to bed, if you feel like your eyes are a little bit more irritated, the skin, I would definitely take that Sunflower Honey Butter, go around the eye area, and that'll help to eliminate any irritation. So it looks like those are all of the questions that have popped up for today. Let me just double check one more time. That looks like everything. So thank you so much for joining me today. If any other questions pop up, if you are in need of speaking with our esthetician on staff, you can go and email Trisha and Mary at skinexperts@farmhousefreshgoods.com. They are more than happy to answer any of your skincare concerns. They are excellent. And just help with maybe creating a routine for yourself as well. So I will be jumping on Instagram at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you would like to join me or share this with one of your friends, I would love to see you then. So until next time, we'll see you next time on the farm.
Everyone needs to feel rescued sometimes. I know that was why I found sanctuary in creating Farmhouse Fresh. We have always loved growing fresh botanicals, crafting skincare for spas, and now for you. We like to think our product names, scents, and textures have a little bit of magic in them. Now we get to provide rescue for two. Our customers get a beautiful, fresh botanical glow, while furry ones get a new home right here on our farm. We hope Farmhouse Fresh can help take care of you while you take care of everything.